Hello everybody, long time no see. Today I'm going to be reviewing Stormglass by Maria V. Snyder, which is the first book in the Glass trilogy, I believe. So this book is centered around Opal Cohen, and she is a magician who is working in the magic school. She goes to the magic school of the country of Scythia, I believe is what it's called. And she is a glass magician, so all of her magic stuff is done with glass, does through glass. And so at the beginning of the novel, she is sent on a mission by all of the head teacher people of the school to go to this storm dancer clan people. And what the storm dancers do is they dance and funnel energy of big storms into glass orbs that they use to power factories and stuff. And so something's been going wrong with the orbs, and they've been breaking, and so Opal is sent to go and investigate. And then from there, the novel sort of just goes off in a bunch of different directions. And that was sort of one of the things I had an issue with. This book is 5 different books into one. There's an adventure story, there's a school story, there's a romance story, there's a kidnap story, there's the storm dancer thing going on. There's just too many things happening in this book, I think, that really make it hard to follow and keep up with it, which is kind of another thing that I struggled with a lot. Is sometimes I would read sentences or scenes and really not understand what was going on. She spends a lot of time, she goes over the entire country, it feels like, in this book. And you can tell, it's kind of a hefty book, but it's really not that much time of it is spent traveling. Maria Snyder does a lot of, 4 days later they were there. 2 days later they were there. The pacing and the timing just feel really weird. And I can appreciate that she doesn't want to bog you down with road stories, and you know how in fantasy novels all the time there's always some terrible thing happening on, some road trip when they're trying to go somewhere. So I can appreciate her wanting to avoid some of those tropes, but at the same time, when every single time she's traveling they're just oh, and now she's there, it's sort of, I don't know, it made it feel unrealistic. It was challenging, I guess. The other thing, too, so Maria Snyder has another series, the study series, which is Poison Study, Magic Study, Fire Study, I believe, which I think was her first series, and this is almost sort of a companion spin-off to that. And so I thought throughout the whole time, and I even looked it up on the internet, can I read this without having read the first one? Is that going to be fine? And, the internet was yeah, it'll be good. And I was oh, okay, cool, that sounds great. And you can read this. The only issue is just know, if you haven't read the study series first, I haven't, this book will spoil the entire study series for you. So if you are interested in the study series, I would recommend probably reading that first before reading this one. So know that going in. And apparently the study series is slightly better than this one, so at least the internet has said. So yeah, a couple of things. There was some stuff that I liked about it. I thought Opal was interesting as a fantasy heroine because she spends a lot of the book not feeling super confident in herself. She doesn't have 1,000 magical abilities. I always feel the fantasy heroines end up with, they always have oh, surprise, I can also summon fire. Oh, surprise, I can also read minds. Oh, surprise, I can do this. She has her one skill that she does. It was sort of annoying how unconfident she felt about herself all the time, despite the fact that she does some kind of impressive things, and you're okay, at some point, Opal, you would suspect that you would start off that way and then slowly get more confident, and that doesn't really happen, so that was sort of annoying. And she definitely, even in her own novel, it feels like Opal is playing second fiddle to the main character of the study series, so you kind of have to feel bad about that too. This book also reminded me a little bit of, Tamora Pierce, kind of, although I would definitely say Tamora Pierce's books are better than this one was, in the sense that, there's a fantasy world which is fun, and it's kind of unique, and there's a heroine who's fairly interesting, so I just was reminded a little bit of reading those kinds of books. Ultimately, I gave Stormglass a 2 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It's not amazing, I guess I would say. If you read the study series and you enjoy the study series and you like Maria Snyder's writing, you probably would want to check this one out, I guess, or just to sort of see what happens to some of the other characters from the book. But just picking it up on its own, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it. I'm probably going to check out the second one, and because I bought it, and I'm might as well just read it, because they're not super long, and they're pretty quick, because they're YA, and the font is a pretty good size. But, yeah, off the bat, I wouldn't just recommend it. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to try to not go AWOL for a week like I did last time. There was a lot of stuff going on at my work that made me not want to film videos, so it's nice to get back into it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!